Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup using only eyeshadow. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I was just organizing all my makeup and I was looking and I realized how many eyeshadow palettes I have. These are just my big ones and then I have like 4 little ones. So I decided that it would be really fun to try to do a full face of makeup using only eyeshadow palettes. I did want to add that the only exception is going to be mascara. I'm going to be using my eyelash curler and my own mascara because you can't really do anything about that. Okay, so the first thing we have to start off with is something to try to do foundation, and the closest thing I can think of is this Makeup Revolution palette because it's got like a white in it, so I'm thinking maybe I can mix this kind of orange pale color with this to try to make a color, so let's try. Just going to dab into the white and then do a few in there. Okay guys, this doesn't look absolutely awful, but it's not actual foundation, so it doesn't look great. But I'm just going to take some of this white eyeshadow, I guess, to kind of act as a concealer and just pack it under my eye. Okay, so obviously, as you can tell, it's a little bit dark, so I'm just going to add a little bit of this orange color and maybe a little bit of yellow to try to add some color to the concealer. Okay, so this doesn't look good, but it doesn't look absolutely awful either, and usually my next step would be powder, but since my full face is going to be powder, there is nothing to set, so now I need to find a contour. Okay, so the closest thing I can find to my contour color is in this basic beauty palette, the Hot Cocoa Bomb one. Sorry, you can't see it very well, and it's just this brown color. I'm just gonna take this little brush and try to blend it into my cheeks. Because it's way too dark for my skin, I'm again going to take this white out of this palette to tone it down a bit. I'm going to go a little bit lighter on the other cheek because I think I did a bit too much. I'm going to go in on this side with a beauty blender because the other side looks much better. Okay, I think the contour doesn't look too awful, so now we have to find a highlighter. This, of course, is not going to be too difficult because I literally have like glitter shades in all of them. So for my inner corner, I'm going to use my Revolution Forever Flawless palette, and I'm going to go into the shade Breeze, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. Okay, and Breeze is a little bit too light for my cheeks, so I think I'm just going to take that same Basic Beauty Hot Cocoa Bomb palette and use this glitter shade right here because I think it'll match my skin tone. Okay guys, my next step is usually brows, and I usually just brush them out and put a little bit of color on them, but I don't have a brush to brush them out, so I can really only put color on them. So I'm going to use this palette, and it came with this little brush that's kind of angled, so I can use it on my eyebrows, and I think I'm just going to wet this brush a little bit to kind of make it like a brow gel. Okay, now I'm going to dip it into this brown shade and then attempt to lightly draw my eyebrows on. Lightly. Disgusting! now I'm putting a little bit of the same color on top of it so that it can hopefully kind of set it. They look absolutely crazy. I never do eyebrows like this, so this is really weird for me, but I'm putting powder on it in hopes that it won't look as like liquidy. If you're wondering why I'm looking over here, I have my mirror over here, so I'm just trying to see if I can make them look good at all. I'm going to actually go in with a little bit of like a cream color to try to tone it down a little bit. Okay guys, so as you can tell, this is obviously going to be a fail video, but I'm still going to post it just for laughs. So the next thing I usually do is eyeshadow. So I think I'm just going to do like a simple brown look today, but I'm going to try to use eyeshadows that I've never used before. I've actually only ever swatched this palette for a video before and I've never used it. So this is the Hip Dot one and it's got this like beautiful shimmer in it. So I think I'm going to use this brown on my whole eye and then kind of do a cut crease with the glitter. Okay, I just want to do a super simple eye and I'm going to hope that this glitter looks cool. It kind of reminds me of Halloween. Oh, there's a lot of it on my brush, so I'm just going to hope that it looks good. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it looks exactly like those like lip gloss or eyeshadows. I'm not even sure what they were in those like phone eyeshadow palettes from Claire's. That's what it's reminding me of. This is absolutely the best I can do with it because the eyeshadow is like falling apart pretty easily, and if I try to swipe, it kind of just all falls off of my eye. So I have to kind of sit here and gently tap all of the glitter into my eyeball. So obviously it doesn't look great at all, but I'm just going to take that brown shade and kind of outline it again so that it doesn't look as messy. Okay, so I clean this brush off and I wet it again because the next thing I usually do is eyeliner. So I'm going to go into this Revolution palette and use this black shade and the angled brush to hopefully try to get an eyeliner. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. Okay, so I obviously put way too much, but at this point we are just going to have to pray that the mascara saves this whole look. Okay, now that I look like I've came straight out of the early 2000s, I'm going to curl my eyelashes and put some mascara on them. At this point, I do not honestly think we're going to be able to save this look. I think this is just going to be a funny video, and I hope that you guys can just laugh at this, and I hope it's a video that'll help you just smile today. Last but certainly not least, we have to do something with my lips. I have no clue what I want to do with them, but I think I need to find like a pink shade or something neutral to make my lips look not as bad as the rest of the whole look. I'm just going to take the color Flock and this white shade and do it as kind of like a lip liner. And now I'm just going to fill in the rest of my lip with the color Flock. Okay guys, this is the finished look of trying to use eyeshadow to do my full face of makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below any ideas you have for future videos. I love you guys. Bye.